Miss T. Hey everybody, it's Miss T from the Children's Library of the Plainfield Public Library. And thank you for coming in for another special STEM project. Today's project, we're making juice box boats with a paper sail. So first thing you need is an empty juice box. And you need to empty it, okay? Now we also need a straw. So everyone who loves juice boxes know it comes with its own straw. If you have a bigger straw as well, we'll need that too. Well, that's optional, okay? We also need a sail. So we made one from a piece of paper. So you can use, a piece of paper, cardboard, as long as it's a triangle, that's fine. And also, of course, tape. Now the black and white, that's duct tape, and the other tape, that's masking tape. Now I'll show you how to what I'm going to do with both of those. And we also need a trusty pair of scissors. And as always, if you need help, please ask for help using scissors. Ask a parent or a guardian, caregiver, older sibling, because while we value and want you to love science, we also value your safety even more. Okay? Now, that's the materials you need for your boat and your sail. And as always, if you are inspired to make a project, this project or any of the other projects we have on our YouTube channel, please feel free to send a picture. Email it to us here at yp@plfdpl.info. Okay? Once again, that's yp@plfdpl.info. Okay. So we got that started. We got that out the way. Let's get started. Okay. So this is a finished boat. So it can look something like this. It has the base of the boat here, and of course you see the straw and the triangle taped on for a sail. Alright, so first, empty juice box. Okay, first quench your thirst, number one. Number two, now I'm going to use the duct tape. You don't have to use or tape it up or anything like that, but if you want to, it makes it nice. So I'm going to use this tape to cover the rest of the box. Now the first thing I did, now I'll also show you the very first thing I did even before I covered the box, I made a hole, okay? Because I wanted to do that first so I wouldn't have to, also punch through the tape. So I finished covering the box, and as you can see, now there's the hole. So I just taped around it. All right, and so it's ready to be ready for our sail once we finish taping all around. Okay, so that's the covered juice box. Next, paper sail. So we have our triangle, and we have our straw. You can just fit it on just like that. Just tape it just like that. And now I'm going to use the masking tape for that. So I'm going to put that together. And think about, as you do this, think about things that float, right? Now, think about it. When you throw something in a pool of water, do you think about, will this sink or swim? What do you know sinks or swim? If you take a bath, if you have toys that you put in the bath, do they all stay on top of the water? Or do you have something like a bar of soap or anything like that? Do they fall below the water? So you know that some things sink and some things swim, right? Some things float. Absolutely. So if you ever did that, so you don't need to make a boat to understand that some things float and some things don't. So just as simple as that. Just like our boat today, we'll find out once we're done if it floats or nope. Okay? Now, finished our sail. Okay, so we have the sail here attached to the straw. Now simply you take your covered box, or if you didn't cover it, that's fine. And right where you put the hole at, you put it right there, and you're ready to test it out. Now once again, what do we say? Some things float, some things don't. Okay, so let's find out if our boats, which category our boats fall into. So I'm going to now just clear this away. And where do you see boats floating at? You're sailing a boat, if you're watching boats sail, if you've seen them on TV, if you've seen them, where have you seen them floating? In water, of course, absolutely. So, or that's not fair if you say you've seen them parked in somebody's driveway. Okay? But them floating, that's right. Floating, you've seen them in water. So, I'm going to use our pan right here. Now, I'll do everything with permission. I'm going to use about, it doesn't have to be this big. A pan this big, and I'm going to bring our seawater over here. And I'm just going to pour this in. So we're making our own sea. So we can see if our boats float. I'm going to pour that all in. So now we have our own tabletop sea. Okay, and now we're ready to test them out. All right, boats, let's see what you got. Is it a float or a no? Wow, it's floating. So that's a definite float. Now let's see if our other one, this is the first one. Let's see if this floats. Oh, wow. That too is a definite float. Now, if you have another straw or a bigger straw, I'm going to use this. I'm going to give them a little wing. So you can also guide them around, so they'll stay on course. Now this is good if you have a partner, or if you can race, you know. If you have a big long pan, or even if you just have a small bowl of water, you can take your boats and maneuver them around. Now I'm just going to move the water a little bit. I'm going to make the water just a little rougher for them to see if they stay afloat, and they did. So you can test out this and other objects while, you know, just to test out your theory. Is it a float or is it a no? Like I said, if you already know, basically, if you've taken baths and you put toys in bath, you know there's some that float, and you know there's some things that don't. If you ever threw a rock or a pebble in a pond or in water, you know some things float and some things don't. So test it out yourself. Get a pan of water. Hey, after you drink your delicious juice, you can make your own boat and sail away. This is Miss T from the Children's Library of the Plainfield Public Library, And I thank you once again for coming by for another special STEM project. Once again, if you're so inspired to do this or any other project on our YouTube channel, feel free to send us a picture at yp@plfdpl.info. Okay? And until we meet again, sail away, have a good time. Bye for now.